everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are prepping and planning for an upcoming trip that I'm taking. I have made it a goal to try to pack as minimally as possible, even when traveling with a small child. And so I thought it would be fun to kind of show my process and how I go about planning and preparing for a trip. Whether that's a road trip or flying, I kind of apply the same processes every time. For this trip, we're going to Lexington, Kentucky. We'll be there for 4 days and 3 nights. We are driving. It's a bit of a drive. It's like an 8-hour drive. So we're going to get a super early start on Friday. And even though we are driving, I'm still going to try to pack as minimally as possible, especially for myself. I feel like when I overpack, it becomes so annoying to have to drag everything with me. Like everything is heavy. I can't find things because my suitcase is like stuffed to the gill. So even though we are driving, I am still going to approach this with a minimalist mindset. There are 3 phases in total for my packing process. All 3 start with a P, obviously, because alliteration. And the first phase that we will jump into right now is planning. This current iteration of myself might seem pretty organized with all this talk of planning before packing, but honestly, I was not always like this. I feel like once I had a baby and I realized how much stuff they needed when I went on a trip, because they need a lot as it turns out, I feel like that's when I really started getting organized because I felt like I needed a list for everything. Also, yes, I bought a microphone, so now I feel extra fancy. I love walking around with it. As I was saying, once I had Kai, I really had to get organized. Mostly because I was always afraid that I was going to forget to bring something with us on a trip, or I was going to forget something at the hotel or Airbnb, because it's happened before. So this planning phase right before packing is all about my list on Google Keep. Come closer, let me show you. Welcome to my packing list. I have an assortment of items on here for Kai. I have food items on here, everyday items, sleep items, things for the beach and pool, etc. I also have a little section for Barish and I. So like I said, what I will usually do is I will create a new packing list for the current trip. So I'll write Lexington packing list. I will then open a new tab. And in one, I will open the master packing list. And then in the other, I will open our new packing list. Now that I have both of my lists open and ready to go, I will take a look at the master packing list and I'll start picking items that I know we will need for this trip and adding them to my new packing list for the trip. So for example, the first item on the list is the pack and play with mattress and mattress sheet. Our Airbnb actually provides a pack and play, so I don't need to add that to the list. Praise be, that thing is so heavy and bulky to pack in the car. But during this part of the planning phase, I like to think about where we're going, what kind of activities we'll be doing, and what things we'll be needing, especially things to make our life a little bit easier. I always check the weather for our destination as well during this planning phase. It helps me start to get an idea of what kind of clothes we all need to pack and what kind of activities we could be doing during our time there. I will say that my packing list and my planning phase are largely about Kai and the things that I want to remember to pack for him. I do have a section in my list for Barish and I and the things that we might be bringing, but honestly, it's not that detailed. Like I'm like outfits, pajamas. Like it's not super specific the way that it is with Kai's part of the list. A lot of the time I'll use our planning section as a little reminder for myself, like a reminder to leave the lockbox on the door for the dog sitter, things like that. Now that we've discussed the planning phase a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and finish filling out this list for our trip. Phase 1 is complete. We are done with the planning, and now we are moving on to stage 2, which is prepping. Now, you might be saying, Christy, planning and prepping, they sound very similar. Do they need to be 2 separate steps? And yes, they do, because I think 3 steps sounds nicer, and I could think of 3 words that start with P: plan, prep, pack. So yes, there are 3 steps, and prepping is different than planning. Let's go. Phase 2, prepping. This is probably the shortest phase in our 3-phase trip planning and preparing system. Prepping involves 1, laundry. If you need to do your laundry, which I do, you do your laundry during phase 2, because before we get to phase 3, which is packing, we want to make sure that all of our clothes are clean, because there is nothing worse than going to pack for a trip and it's kind of last minute, you're trying to throw all your stuff together, and you realize that something that you really want to bring is dirty. So we are going to do our laundry right now during phase 2. Also during phase 2, we are going to do some preliminary steps to get us ready to pack. That includes bringing our luggage down, wherever you store your luggage. Let's get the luggage out. I like to have a few different options of sizes for luggage because I am packing for 3 people, so I'm not always the best at like figuring out visually. I need to basically pack everything and then see where we're at. So I like to have options for my suitcases. I also will bust out my packing cubes, make sure that my packing cubes are down here and in my room, ready to go so that as I finalize my outfits and all of our clothes, I can just put them right in the packing cubes and those are ready to go. Another step I take during the prepping phase is that I pick the shoes that I'm going to bring with me on the trip. I am a person who likes to pick the shoes for the trip before I pick my outfits. I feel like if I do it the other way around, pick my outfits before the shoes, I feel like I don't get a cohesive little capsule for my trip. And I hate bringing extra shoes. I hate bringing shoes that I don't actually need or use on the trip. So on this trip, I'm going to be bringing a pair of cute sneakers and a pair of cute sandals, and I will build my outfits around that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the shoes, get them up here so that I can kind of plan my outfits around them visually. Hello everyone, we are back. It is the next day. So it is now Thursday. We are leaving bright and early tomorrow morning for our trip. So I am in frantic phase 3 mode. Phase 3, packing. So I am wearing the same shirt as yesterday for continuity purposes, but I feel like the rest of me is a very true representation of what I usually look like when I'm packing. Horrific, messy hair, no makeup, just a general aura of panic and anxiety because I'm trying to get everything together and I don't want to forget anything. So I feel like the packing phase is pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to back up our stuff for the trip. But I wanted to show you guys what I am bringing because, like I said, I'm trying to pack as minimally as possible. We will be there for 3 nights and 4 days, so I'm really trying to not overdo it. You're not going to think that I'm packed minimally when you see my toiletry bag, but I don't want to decant everything. I'm just not doing it. We're just bringing the bottles and calling it a day. So, as you saw in the prepping phase, I did pick the shoes that I'm going to bring. So I used that as the basis of all of my outfits, and I made sure that all of my outfits could be worn with the shoes that I'm bringing. I just feel like that makes it so much easier to pack. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I am packing for me. I do already have Kai's packing cube with his clothes and everything zipped up and ready to go. I have Barish's clothes here. And then I have a bunch of odds and ends, which I think is the part of packing that stresses me out the most. The clothes are kind of a breeze, like the toiletries, all of those things. But it's more of like making sure I have what I need personally outside of that, like entertainment for the drive, things I need in my purse. And then I need to make sure that I have what I need for Kai for the drive. So we're going to bring snacks for all 3 of us, some food options, so probably a cooler, and then the diaper bag. So that's all going to be happening off camera. I'm just going to show you guys right now what I am bringing clothes-wise to wear on my birdie. Also, I feel like the ideal packing setup is that you have a YouTube video on. I'm watching Annika Stevie. I love her vlogs. So I have a YouTube video on. I have everything happening here. A lot going on here. But anyway, let's just dive into what I am bringing clothing-wise. So this is all of the clothing that I'm bringing, not including what I'm wearing on the drive. So on the drive, I'm going to wear a little matching set. It's wide leg pants that are super comfy cozy and a matching tank top. Then I'll be able to use that outfit for the drive home as well. Maybe even use that tank top with another outfit. We shall see. So first up, I have a sleep bra, sleep underwear, and then a big t-shirt to sleep in. That's going to be my sleepwear for the trip. I have 2 bras here for daily wear. I have a pair of anti-chafe shorts to wear under my dress. I have some underwear, and then my outfits are as follows. I have a black linen tank top that is a super cute fit. I really, really like this top. It has buttons on the side. I love the way that this fits. It's just cut in a really cute shape. I'm going to wear that with this beige and black gingham skirt. It is a skirt, you guys, and it is literally so cute. I feel like that will make such a cute outfit. I am bringing this 100% linen dress. It is like a midi length dress, and it is like, it's very lightweight, but it is a lot of fabric, which is why like that is not packing down super small. But again, really cute, really love that. And then I'm going to bring just a plain white t-shirt and a pair of denim shorts. Again, I can wear my sneakers and sandals with pretty much all of these outfits. I probably wouldn't wear the sneakers with this dress, but I could wear them with anything else and for the drive there. So I feel very good about this like tiny little capsule of clothes that I am bringing. I feel like this will be the perfect amount to kind of mix and match while we're there, because obviously I can like wear this tank top with the jean shorts and etc. I might as well show you my toiletry bag while we're here as well. This is my favorite Bag Smart toiletry bag. This is such a Mary Poppins bag. I swear you could put so much stuff in here and somehow this thing always zips shut. I really don't know how it works. It's magical. I have not fully packed this bag. I have a couple things that I'm going to have to use before we leave. But for now, I have Bar Nice travel toothbrushes. I'll add our toothpaste and then Kai's toothbrush and toothpaste here. I have my little skincare and deodorant section. I will be adding my last minute skincare items and my hairbrush. I have my makeup and perfumes here. I'm bringing 4 perfumes, which honestly is super excessive. I was only going to bring these 3 little travel ones I have here, but I just like sprayed this one on me on a whim just now, and it smells so good that I want to bring it. And then in this last little section, I just have a bunch of these little elastic hair ties. I have a travel container of Q-tips, a headband to wash my face with, and then I keep this little thing of tweezers in there just in case. This is what we have packed so far for Barish. This is his clothes, and then Kai's clothes. I have Kai's little toiletry bag here. I'm going to put his swimsuit in here as well. And yeah, I feel like we're in a really good spot packing wise. The main tip that I have when it comes to packing is that I personally feel like it's really beneficial to see everything that you potentially want to bring laid out in front of you. So whether you have like a clothing rack that you can bust out and hang all of your clothing options on and get a good visual that way, or if you just want to do what I do, which is like lay it all out on your bed, I just feel like it's really helpful to be able to visualize everything before you put it in a packing cube or put it in your suitcase. I just feel like it's easier for me to keep track of what's happening when I do it this way. So that is it, you guys. Our 3 phases, our 3 Ps: planning, prepping, and packing. I hope that this was helpful to get a little insight how I plan and prep for our little family of 3 to take a long weekend driving trip. Obviously, all of these principles can be applied if you're taking a flying trip. If you have questions specifically about how we travel with a baby or toddler, please leave those in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to do a video that kind of shows more specifically what we pack for travel with Kai. I feel like that's kind of a different beast in general. Obviously, it's a lot more entertainment. It's a lot more snacks. It's making sure that we have diapers and the diaper bag ready and things like that. So if you guys want to see a video that's more dedicated to traveling with small children, I would be more than happy to do that. So I'll leave it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so below. Would love to have you back. As always, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one.